Welcome to Digital Chowder Video Blog. I'm Wayne, and I'll be talking in this video about using online teaching to build a home-based business. Online teaching as a home business is becoming an increasingly popular trend. The trend is toward providing high-quality, personalized learning opportunities that can be scaled and customized to the needs of each individual. There are many platforms that are available in doing this, and for those who wish to teach online, you can find even ready-made curriculums for the instructors. And of course, you can create your own curriculums as well. But these platforms make it possible to teach online without a huge investment, and you can do it from home while reaching a global market. So I want to discuss some considerations that you'll need to think about as you determine whether online teaching is a viable option for you. First of all, you want to consider your interest and credentials. And so the starting point is to ask yourself, what do I have to offer? Abraham Lincoln is quoted as saying, you can fool all the people some of the time and some of the people all the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Take this principle to heart as you consider what you have to offer. You want to avoid attempting to bluff your way through a topic about which you have only a passing acquaintance. At least some of your more astute students are going to catch on to this. There are better ways to build an ongoing, successful business. And neither is this the way to establish a business that you're going to love and you're going to have a drive to pursue. Your love and your lack of love for the subjects that you teach is also going to become transparent to your students. So passion is a crucial ingredient for the subjects that you choose to teach. Another critical component is to have the appropriate credentials. Now, this doesn't necessarily translate to formal education or certification, although these can be helpful. Your experience and your grasp of the subject qualify you as well. If you think your experience or understanding of the subject are your qualifications, here's an excellent question. Is my approach to the subject acceptable to those who are experts in that subject? If your answer to that question is either no or I don't know, don't automatically eliminate that option. For example, I've had years of experience coding in PHP and MySQL, and I've built many applications that work as they should. But I'm self-taught. And I know I didn't always use best practices in my coding, and I always knew there were shortcuts to some of my approaches that I was not aware of. So I chose a relatively simple solution for these shortcomings. I took some online courses from Udemy, from teachers who are coding experts. All I needed was a couple of courses to help fill the gaps. So I learned best practices through an introductory course in which I already knew the coding techniques. And through a more advanced class, I learned coding shortcuts, making my coding more efficient. Plus, the cost of these two courses together was less than $50. So our next consideration then is to determine our target market. Once you know what you might teach, the next step is to determine if you have a market for that topic. And as you consider your market, here are some questions that you might want to answer. First of all, concerning the subject. You determine that your topic is the first step, but now you need to know the interest there is for that subject. Also concerning demographic. With this question, you're interested to know who will want to take your classes. The subject question asks if there is an interest, and this question asks who has that interest. The demographic question will include age, knowing the age of those who might be interested, which will be important in the design of your courses and the methods you use. And you'll also want to know the application that your students will make of what they learn in your course. Knowing this is also important for the design of your course as to whether or not this will be a hobby for them or will it be a prerequisite for a job. So how are you going to determine your market? Well, here's some ideas, and you'll discover other ideas as you get into the process. First of all, you might consider YouTube or Rumble or a similar website. These venues host a lot of mini courses. Search your subject to learn what is being offered on these venues and the kind of traffic that they generate. It'll also give you some ideas about methodology. Another idea is to do a test video. Make about a 5-10 minute video addressing a particular aspect of your subject. This will give you some experience in making videos, and it'll also allow you to measure the response to your topic and your approach, and also to the way you present yourself. Realize, though, that unless by chance your video should go viral overnight, your feedback will be slow in coming. A consideration is to establish your own channel, create regular videos, and establish yourself through this video. And then you can use it to promote your online class when you have it up and going. Admittedly, this will be a slower approach. Social media will be another approach that you can take in your research. I don't see it as being as helpful as the video options, but then I'm not as proficient in social media. When I'm looking for a how-to to give me help, I'm looking usually for a video, like on YouTube or Rumble. Nevertheless, browsing and searching social media is a potential source for market research. And then another source is the online teaching platforms themselves. I give a list of these below towards the end of the video, giving you several sites that will be helpful in getting started. And using these sites for your research, you'll be able to look for the subject that you're planning, see what is being offered, what your competition will be, and what kind of traffic that they're getting. Then you want to consider a unique teaching model. How are you going to present your content? There's going to be competition out there. You need to have a unique teaching style and a model that fits both your target market and builds on your individual strengths and style. Now, as you seek direction to discover your unique style, just keep in mind that you as a person are unique. So start by being yourself and not someone else. While remaining true to your personality and to your strengths, seek ways to utilize those characteristics while also fitting them to your target market. Fitting your target market might include terms or illustrations that you use, as well as the ways that you find to engage them. The amount of engagement will also be in consideration. For some age groups, more engagement might be required than for others. Additionally, you'll have to consider not only your audience, but also your venue. Unless you use live webinars, you will not be able to engage your students directly. Pre-recorded videos will be what you'll have in most settings, and engagement is built into the recording. That said, there are many visual possibilities, from the use of physical objects in the room where you're recording to capturing activities on your computer screen. Problem-solving activities is another possibility, but you're certainly not limited to your imagination. There's plenty of examples available through online videos. Then you want to consider an engaging course syllabus. A practical course syllabus is critical for the success of your online teaching. When you design this syllabus, consider adding components that provide added value to students, such as clear learning objectives, engaging activities, and meaningful projects. Additionally, ensure that your course schedule allows adequate time for assignments and practice quizzes to help keep students on track and motivated throughout the course. A well-designed syllabus should provide structure and flexibility that will ensure your students get the most out of their learning experience. And this could include clear learning objectives, meaningful activities, and engaging projects or assignments. As you design the course, the syllabus is the starting point instead of starting with a lesson. This may seem obvious, but it's still worth stating. The syllabus is declaring the course's objectives and an overall outline. Individual lessons will then fill out that outline and meet the goals. A temptation that I fight with the design of almost every course I design is to jump right into the first lesson before I've even considered the overall outline of what I'm going to be doing. I've already created in my head a general idea for the course. I've gotten excited about some of the big ideas. And so when it comes time to getting it down on paper, I'm anxious to start writing out some of those ideas. And I fall into the trap of getting carried away with an idea and losing sight of the course's overall objective. And I haven't even yet figured out what that objective should be. Okay, we come then to design of our content. Crafting high quality, relevant content and assignments. So you've identified your market, you've determined the nature and methodology for the content, then you've created a syllabus that will address the needs of your market in a way that will give them value, and now it's time to complete the lessons. Each lesson will seek to meet the overall objectives while balancing content and application. It will also keep in mind the relevance to your students. It should be clear how each lesson builds on the previous one and how students can apply their learning in practical situations. Assignments should be designed to provide a challenge but not become overwhelming. Finally, students should receive regular and timely feedback on their assignments to help them understand the material and retain it for future use. Two examples of feedback might be the use of quizzes or solving a problem. As I said earlier, I have a list of online teaching platforms that can help you get started. Each has a short description so you'll know kind of the focus of that platform. Okay, our first teaching platform is Coursera, which is developed by top university and industry leaders and offers over 4,000 courses, which are divided in 3 levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Next is Udemy, which offers over 100,000 courses, has a wide variety of subject areas from coding to photography and to marketing. And then edX, which was founded by leading research universities and offers a wide range of courses aimed at professional certification. Udacity offers courses designed to develop and hone practical skills in data science, programming, artificial intelligence, and more. Then there's Khan Academy, which has free courses and resources to help learners of all ages learn, practice, and succeed. Its courses range from math to science, history, economics, and so forth. Next is Code Academy, which has free tutorials and resources to help learners develop coding skills. Their coding languages include Python, Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, and more. Skillshare offers courses and workshops on creative, professional, and educational topics. And they have topics that range from marketing and design to art and business. FutureLearn allows students to access high-quality interactive courses from top universities and institutions worldwide. Academic Earth provides free access to courses from leading universities and institutions. And finally, Open Education by Blackboard, which is a comprehensive resource for students of all ages with content that's tailored to different levels and interest. Their course topics range from humanities to social sciences, technology, math, and more. Well, I hope you found this video to be helpful as you explore the potential of teaching online as a home business, as a hobby, or for whatever reason. Please leave your comments or questions below, and be sure to smash that like button if you found this helpful. You can go to my website at digitalchowder.com. That's digitalchowder.com for articles on various topics related to the home business and the solo entrepreneur. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next video.